Next segment! Sorry, not the next episode.
Which we already talked about. We're going to talk about what games would be like good for an ongoing show or movie, which we already covered, so that's fine too.
Well, we only covered PlayStation, though.
True.
All right, so we are on to race class alignment. And what games do you think would make it as an ongoing show or movie?
Soul
many.
Reaver.
Which one?
Soul Reaver.
I don't think I've ever
Like,
heard
it's a
of that one.
vampire thing. He's all, like, decrepit. Probably movie, because you'd get through the story and there's not much else you could do. But that'd be kind of rad to see that one, personally. Trying to think. They made Ratchet and Clank a movie, but I'm like, eh.
What about Fable?
Fable could be interesting. I'm trying to think of Mass Effect.
Look at Shane's face.
Renegade, Mass Effect. Whole time.
Well, I'm trying to think of Fable as like a show. Because
It's
there's
just
not
one
really a
season.
story. Like, in all reality, there's not a story to Fable.
It's a sandbox.
Well, it technically has a story, especially the second one. Nope, the third one. And there was
The
like...
king one,
Which one?
where you became king.
Yeah.
I feel like I want to see a Mass Effect
That
or
one was
Halo, but then I think of Starship Troopers.
I wouldn't want Halo to be one. Because I think
It
that
was-
they would...
it
The
was
movies are
one.
amazing.
But I feel that they would like miss the mark.
No, technically it was one for a minute. Didn't with Halo
Well,
5
Red
they release
versus Blue?
episodes? No. Didn't with Halo 5 they release some live action episodes?
There was like an episode, yeah, and you weren't the chief. You were
Yeah.
playing like someone in the squad, and then you have the chief there, and like it was kind of showing something getting fucked up, like one of the bases. But like
Yeah.
I could go for another sci-fi kind of thing. I like that kind of like Mass Effect,
So-
Halo.
I want Star Ocean
Ooh.
or Fantasy Star Online, like that type, like a... Honestly, like
That
anything
gets
that's
fucking
like...
crazy. Star Ocean.
Well, yeah, I love sky pirate type Final Fantasy 12. Give me that as a show.
It's like drop that every segment.
No, like, give me Balthier as a character.
Oh, I bought so many rings to like walk around and
Right.
look like that dude because he's a fucking pirate. He's amazing. But Balthier and fucking Gabranth get some judges and shit. That armor, sick.
That's what I'm saying. It would be a very good, like, drama.
Political. It's a very political game.
Yeah, and, like, it doesn't have to be action heavy. Because, like, I like it because you get, like, your Aladdin type character. You're a kid from a treasure planet type kid in Vaughn.
Fuck Titan AE, Treasure Planet.
Like,
fucking love Treasure
Which
Planet.
I want Treasure Planet to become a live action movie so bad.
Treasure Planet's the
So
shit.
bad.
I
That
think
is
I've
so
seen
good.
it. I've never played.
My only goal, my only goal in life is to somehow get into the movie industry before someone decides to remake it live action, so I can do it because it is my favorite all-time Disney movie. And Joseph Gordon-Levitt plays the lead, so
Oh yeah, that's right. God, it's been a while.
I would
since
get
I've
him.
seen it.
I would try to get
There's, like,
him
a
back.
mouse.
to, like,
Really weird.
There's a mouse, not a mouse. She looks like a mouse fox kind of thing, and I'm trying to remember the plot because they hire
Is
this
that the
kid.
one where the kid goes in and has like a button and it goes...
You might be thinking Titan
So-
AE because there's that.
Okay, hold on, Jenna. Do you know the story of Treasure Island?
Yeah.
Okay, just that in space.
But I feel like... Was it a movie?
Yeah.
Did it have Mel Gibson in it?
It's cartoon.
Oh, it is?
Did he
Okay.
voice? Well,
So
he
what
might
is
have
the
voiced.
one where the girl...
He
is,
might have
like,
voiced the character.
She can pick up like a coin and she goes into a different alternate...
With Mel Gibson.
I know what you're talking about.
She like
Oh,
picks
that's
up...
that's George Clooney. That's the World of Tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess. George Clooney. I was like, I knew it was an older
Yeah,
gentleman.
the World of Tomorrow. It was that Disney film.
Got it. Okay. So not that.
Yeah.
Okay. I have not seen Treasure
No,
Planet.
It is literally Treasure Island, but in space.
That's pretty
Like
cool.
that is it. Other games.
I'm trying to think of other ones. I don't want to see Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
No. You
Hold on.
fucked up
I would-
Prince
I-
of Persia.
hold on.
No.
I would want to see a live action series if it wasn't a past. It took place in the present. Like I want that story.
But would
Like,
you still
what-
have like it's in the present, but would you have like a future one jumping into the bodies of ancestors and that shit, or no? Just like no, boom here.
No, I would have it where it's like the like kind of a Westworld type show about that organization trying to stop people from like using that technology.
One that's not even out yet that I want to see is Cyberpunk 2077. I would say Death Stranding, but I don't know what the fuck that's about because that will be interesting to play.
I don't know either. I'm still confused by
What
it.
about The Last of Us?
Ooh, I'm kind of all right. I'm kind of
It's
over
already
the survival
happened, I feel
thing.
like.
Because of Walking Dead?
Yes,
and
and I don't
such?
know if I fucking hate the clickies anyway. The clicker's there. You don't need that like mushroom head coming at you. But like, I feel like I get more into the story when I'm playing the character because that's when you get stressed. That's when you get the anxiety.
This is
that's
where
when
we
you
came
get
back
the
with
feels.
Detroit.
Yeah. So I don't know if I'd want to do The Last of Us essentially as a TV show, and I feel like you're kind of limited. I mean, there's survivors, but kind of like limited
Resident
on the
Evil.
story.
Resident Evil TV show would be good.
Oh my god. I feel like it'd have
Yeah.
to be off the GameCube one with fucking Leon. That shit was bomb.
like just again, Resident Evil world, like.
But are we talking about
de-
Resident Evil like the old one or the one where it was Biohazard when you were stuck in
Like-
that cabin?
No, Umbrella.
Okay.
Like day one, you are like follow a worker. Like I like the idea of all these shows taking place the year before everything bad happens,
Before the outbreaks.
and start it as like a drama, political type show.
It might do better as a TV show than it did as a movie. Ooh, Fallout.
Fall.
Maybe.
I feel like you get in.
One
You'd
vault,
get
couple
into-
vaults.
You would get into the Walking Dead situation.
Yeah.
I guess it's true.
But here's if it takes place in the vault, done.
Yeah, the vault would be in. Well, and that makes me think of Bioshock, but I'm not sure how they'd be able to do that.
Not just Bioshock, that makes me think of like they have had TV shows and things where it's only the what are those called, bomb shelters,
Yeah.
and people were like stuck in, like, there's even that movie that
With
they're like
Brendan
stuck
Fraser?
in the bomb. I love that movie. Wasn't Alicia Silverstone in
Yes!
there too? What is that from? Blast from the Past.
Blast from the past.
Blast from the Past.
A
Yes.
good film would be Shadow of the Colossus.
That actually I wouldn't. Yeah, that would be very
That would
pretty.
be dope.
Let's get J.J. Abrams to do that. Come on.
That
No,
and
not-
The
not
Last
JJ.
Guardian
The
fucked
guy-
me up.
Yep, J.J. Abrams.
No, the guy who did I forget his name right now, but who did Blade Runner 2049.
Blade Runner was real
20
slow.
No, the cinematographer.
Oh, okay.
No, we're
that's
talking
fine.
about the beauty. Yeah.
I
like-
want.
or the guy who
Shyamalan,
shot
only if he
Ghost
does
in the
Lady
Shell.
in the Water.
No.
Lady in the Water, like Shyamalan.
He's
film.
utter garbage
No, he did
now.
ruin Avatar.
He did ruin all of his movies except for
Avatar.
anyone's with Bruce Willis.
You know,
that's not Glass.
Well, never mind. I was gonna say Avatar,
I
but we
still haven't
already have
watched
amazing animated like Legend of
Oh,
Korra.
we're getting an Avatar show though.
Avatar: Last Airbender or Avatar:
Yeah.
Blue People.
No, Avatar: Last Airbender. Netflix.
Another one?
They're
Or do you
doing a
mean the
live
Dragon's
action.
Breath one or Dragon Prince?
No, they're doing a live action Avatar: The Last Airbender series.
As long as it's better than the movie, because that was shit. His name is Aang,
You
not
c-
Ong. Sorry.
Okay, I think I know why they did that. Because they didn't want people to get confused with the Avatar movie.
I wonder why. It's the fucking character, though. Like,
But so the thing is, I was
That's what you
having a
changed?
talk with someone. Well, I don't know if they were legally allowed to say Avatar.
oh, well then
So
don't do it.
if you have to change that name, you have to change the way the A's are used in that world completely.
Yeah.
So, but Netflix, I think nowadays, and also back then people were scared about people getting confused, but nowadays I think people understand the differences.
Yeah.
So they're gonna be like, oh no, this is Avatar, that's Aang. Like they're gonna do it proper, because I mean, yeah, I'm excited for it. It's gonna be, if it is anything like, if the martial arts is anything like into the Badlands, the
Oh
AMC
yeah,
show.
yeah. I know what you're talking
If
about.
the action's like that, I'll be like,
That could be good.
done. And they're coming out. Showtime is coming out with a series based off a short story or short script from Bruce Lee, and it's like a Western martial arts film or series
Interesting.
about a Chinese man like working his way through like a gang
Shanghai
system.
Nights. Just kidding.
Kind of. No, like, but it's like Chinese men like fighting for the rights in like
Huh.
America, like physically like martial arts against like gunslingers.
That'll be interesting. So I'm gonna reel us back into video games. Are there any other
fine.
games that you'd want to see as a TV show or movie, or any other kind of like games that you're looking to play? I know I'm starting Final Fantasy 14. You're starting Final Fantasy 14.
Garden Paws. Shane's gonna play Garden Paws with me.
It's committed.
He's gonna be a
All
red
right.
panda.
I didn't tell you. I went through and played Honey Pop again after we talked about it.
Nice.
I wanted to make sure I still had it, and I did.
Did you know that there's something called Honeycam?
Yeah, I wouldn't do it. That's when you're doing like the webcam one. I hear it's not anything like the Honey Pop.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because also when you turn in all the panties, it goes into ultra hard mode. Those girls are really difficult.
Oh.
Yeah.
By the way, Shane,
Have you ever
should
played
play
Honey
Honey
Pop?
Pop.
No.
It's filthy.
We'll have to tell you sometime.
Okay.
We'll have to make our YouTube channel NC-17 to tell you about it.
Yeah.
What?
We'll tell you off screen.
Okay.
Just remember how to honey pop.
Oh my gosh.
But well, that's all we. Wait, did you have anything else that you wanted to before she said that she started playing honey pop? Are you playing any video games?
Besides 12.
Octopath Traveler would be a great series.
Octopath Traveler.
What is
It's
it
the
on?
Square Enix. It's the Square Enix RPG on Switch. And so you have
Nice.
8 different characters, and they each have their own story.
Do you have a cookie in your hand?
No.
She's clear.
I thought
We're getting to dinner time. That's
I
why
thought
she's
you
asking.
were moving a chocolate chip cookie, and I was like, oh man, why you gotta do that, man?
To keep your attention. Like, look here.
Why would I be like? Hold on. Why this entire time would I be holding a cookie? Like the entire episode?
Can you please do that next time we stream?
No.
Or
Like-
whatever.
You'll get like my hand dirty. Like it would just be like warming the cookie the entire time.
Chocolate everywhere.
Oh my gosh.
So unsanitary.
Can you just
No,
be like
that's it.
eating cookies while you're done? Chips Ahoy.
No.
Oh, you know what? I've got something to ask.
So many calories.
Because the summer sale happened with Steam,
Oh,
besides Final
wait,
Fantasy 14, are there
too much
lists?
money.
Are there lists of like games that you're like, hey, I really want to play this to get through and get off? Like, do you check mark off like games that you've played, or like, hey, I want to get through it. I've made a commitment. These are my goals
No.
over the summer.
I bought
Persona.
though way too many games on the Steam summer sale. I bought Final Fantasy, I bought Overcooked 2, I bought an expansion for Overcooked 2, I bought Garden Paws, I bought You Zumbinis,
Yeah,
I
she bought
bought
me a ton.
like
You like made it rain on me the other night.
I was like
yes.
nonstop buying all of these games, and I've literally played Garden Paws for 11 hours.
Jeez.
I mean, do you have a list, or are you kind of dedicated to get through the Final Fantasy 12 story before you, like, do you move on to the next thing, or do you play multiple games and stories at the same time?
I play multiple. So it's Final Fantasy. I still need to finish Persona 5.
Nice.
God, I'm 50 hours in, and I just know there's another 50 hours. And it's disheartening.
Those JRPGs are amazing.
Oh my god. I'm playing The Last Remnant remaster on Switch, which was like
does
a
that sound
Xbox
familiar?
360 JRPG.
I have not played it. I've
Why
seen
does that
it.
sound familiar? The Last Remnant.
It was like the first Xbox exclusive JRPG on the 360.
Okay.
And like it got ported to Switch. And then what else? I constantly just jump back into Spider-Man because I beat the regular game, but it's just fun.
Is
to
it
play
kind of
Spider-Man.
sandboxy once you get out of the linear story, and then you can kind of go open world?
Well, I mean, you can go open world like the entire time. And then they have 3 DLC stories
Okay.
that you can go into. But it's also, it just feels fun. Like, even if you just go do, like, side missions, you're just Spider-Man.
Just anytime
and it's
you
like,
want.
It's, like, really cool. And God, I know they're never going to do it, but I would love a Spider-Man, like, something in the Spider-Man world TV series. Like, based off this game world, though. Like, for PlayStation, like, PlayStation TV, like, that'd be cool. And, like, make it animated. Like,
If
make
they
it,
could
like,
have the right
animated.
Would they still have the rights? Doesn't Sony still have the rights, or did that finally go over to Marvel?
No, Sony still owns all the rights. So, like, for PlayStation TV, they can make a Spider-Man show.
That would be interesting.
Well, because like even if they use like what they use for like the video game cutscenes, I'd be like, yeah,
That's true.
give me that. Like, I'll watch this. That's cool.
Yeah.
Or like because I know they're doing an Enter the Spider-Verse TV series.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Is it going to be 3D animated like the movie, or just something like? I'm guessing it's going to be somewhat animated.
I think it's going to depend on. I think they're going to do like kind of what they did, where they pick an art style per who they're following. So if it's Spider-Ham, they're going to do like 2D animation.
Yeah.
To make it look more Looney Tunes. But I don't know. I know Spider-Ham is going to be like a big, I think, thing that they push for cartoons. So that might be whose show it is. I don't know. Because I think the sequel to Enter the Spider-Verse got confirmed recently.
It did, yeah.
So, I don't know.
I wonder
There's too much.
if they're switching art styles, if it would mimic Love, Death, and Robots, because they always change kind of the art styles throughout the different stories. Yeah. I'm not saying Spider-Man would be... They might do individual stories like that, or they might have a congruent thing going if they're weaving in between. Because at the end of the movie, you have them communicating, so it's not like they've cut all ties to not, talk to each other throughout. So it should be interesting. But yeah.
All of that sounds great.
I love video games, and I love summertime because I can make nests, so yay.
I also want to.
I'll show you.
I want a Pokemon TV show too.
You want to? Oh, we haven't had that in forever though. Pokemon
like
TV
a live
show?
action. Like I want a live action Pokemon.
Do you want it
TV
like
show.
Detective Pikachu? Because they looked good. I'm not gonna lie.
I want it like that, but I don't think a film will ever work for the gym challenge.
Yeah, that's true.
Thing. So I want it like a live action one, but I want it to be kind of like what's the film? Never Ending Story. Like where it's fantastical. Like I want like it to be like a 12-year-old kid is like, I'm gonna go be a Pokemon trainer. And like do like the Ash Ketchum style. I don't want it to be Ash. He can fuck off. Fucking hate him. Worst Pokemon trainer ever. But
he died. He died for Pikachu. Shame on you. Saddest fucking moment.
His Pikachu lost against a level 5 starting Pokemon on multiple occasions. How?
Because he refused to evolve him. What an asshole.
No, but he's like level 100.
Get that fucking Raichu at this point.
I know, right?
See, this is why I don't want Ash's story.
Yeah.
If we get a live action Pokemon series where we follow the gym story, I want a brand new character. I want a brand new mascot for him, like his main guy.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit biased. I want Growlithe, so I can eventually get Arcanine.
Actually, I love Growlithe.
I want a Spheral, because he's just round.
Wait, what?
Or a Poliwag, or whatever they're called.
No, Spheral. Okay, Spheral is turns into the Walrus one eventually.
I won't ever evolve it. It would just be the circle with the teeth.
It just rolls around.
Yeah.
Just
makes Chewbacca sounds. That's what it would do.
I want a Pokemon live action series.
That would
so
be cool,
bad.
and that would be different. And I think the kids would love it.
Oh my
kids,
god! Just
for
imagine. Just imagine, like, but I would want the Team Rocket arc too, like where the kid has to stop Team Rocket.
I think that would be, at least it'd give you some pulls of like nostalgia there.
Yeah.
But I almost kind of want it, the shit part of me wants it to look like Power Rangers. Like kind of shitty.
But like the
That's because I like the nostalgia pull. So I was like, I want it a little shitty.
I want Dragonite to look cool because I imagine this character is a good enough trainer to get a Dragonite.
It depends on
You know
your
what I mean?
budget. This ain't no Dragon or fucking Game of Thrones.
Look, if Netflix will spend so much on Stranger Things, they can give me Pokemon. Okay,
that is true.
like,
Ooh,
Come
shit!
on.
Isn't that coming out this week?
I believe so.
Binging.
yeah.
And I found out it's like Stranger Things, but like, oh, more so than the danger, it's talking about them growing up in their adolescence. I'm like, oh, this will be great. And like hormones and stuff. I'm like, Eleven's gonna lose her shit. Great.
She's gonna fuck people up.
Yeah.
She's gonna be like, I don't like you. Blood.
Like anime nosebleed. Yeah, like everywhere. It'll be bad.
We are keeping you way too long for your gym time.
Yeah, I'm just gonna work out at home now.
Woo woo!
All right, you have to go give your sweaty prayers to the Iron Church. Get your swole on. Sorry, did that get weird?
Is that Shane Miosi doing those push-ups over there?
We can do an end of the podcast, and it's just you doing the workouts.
Is
and,
Shane dating
educating
anyone?
people.
We're gonna do a bachelor for Shane. Who wants to date Shane? They have to come through us though.
That could get weird.
Bitch doesn't know about Pangea. She's out.
See, I'm not gonna be helpful because everyone I know, I meet. That's my job, is I shoot
No,
weddings. So everyone's already engaged.
That's not how
I can
this
break
works.
them up if you want.
That's not how that works. Girls have to apply. We go over the applications. We pick them, and then they come on here.
Okay.
We don't like you. You don't like this. We don't like you. And then if they win, then they can go and talk to Shane.
Is there any? Okay, because we're on this subject. Is there any one question you would ask the opposite sex that's like deal breaker that you would know instantly if you're gonna get along or if you're not?
Yeah, it would be if I asked them who their favorite musical artist was, and they said Katy Perry.
That does tell a lot about you.
Specifically Katy Perry?
If they say that she is their favorite, like if that's their
Katy
favorite,
Perry doesn't even come onto my radar when I'm
giving,
talking to
Are you giving them are you saying in a certain genre, or you're saying favorite artist of all time?
If Katy Perry is your this is my favorite
I
musician.
have a feeling that you're open to a lot of girls then.
Well, you can't. You gotta let you gotta have a big net.
Yeah,
Why
because nobody likes Katy Perry, and then you're just
wait,
is she gonna say Katy Perry? Nope, she passes. All right, we'll go back home.
You would be surprised how many people are like, I love Katy Perry.
Where do you find these girls? Are they 15?
Don't.
And we went there. All right, well.
I just want to point out to anyone listening, I do not talk to 15-year-olds at all.
So Katy Perry's the end-all, be-all kind of thing. Are there any ones that are like, I can handle it, I'll put up with it?
Taylor Swift?
If that was their favorite artist, I would be like, okay. Honestly, it's straight up because of the song Fireworks. And that one line is, do you ever feel like a plastic bag floating through the wind?
It's because it's the most beautiful thing you've ever seen.
If someone's level of artistry is Katy Perry, of like, oh my God, she's my favorite. It's kind of like Nicki Minaj. I'm kind of like.
Have you ever felt like a plastic bag though?
No.
How do you even say that with a straight face? Shane?
I have never felt like it.
I can do it because
you ever feel
I can do
like
it because
a plastic bag?
Dude, no, listen to this shit. I was shooting a wedding, and me and the groom and the bride look over, and there's a fucking plastic bag floating,
I've seen.
right?
You've not seen those plastic bags? I get nervous when I'm driving, and they're gonna go under my wheel, and I'm like, oh no!
No, the worst is I had one. I drove past it, and it stuck onto my mirror. I was like, ah! It's like a jellyfish. But so I'm shooting this wedding, and this plastic bag's like doing its thing. And I ended up falling in love with this couple because, I don't say anything. We're not saying anything to each other. And I look at it and go, that's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. And they knew exactly.
Not another teen movie.
No, it's from the beautiful, fucking American. Shit. What is it? The roses everywhere.
American Beauty.
Yes.
No, but they do a joke on that with not another teen movie because the guy is taping shit and he has a bag that falls.
It does. So yeah, I bonded over plastic bags is where I was getting. Sorry.
I can't deal with that line because never have I felt like an empty plastic bag. So that means you're nothing inside. There's nothing of value inside you.
He's
People
done a
can
lot
see
of
through
thinking.
You probably have had work done. Plastic.
I'm just like, Katy Perry. No, I've never felt like this.
So
sorry.
If that's the end all be all, what is the one artist or top 3 artists where you're like, all right, this is fine, we can chill?
No, or you are the one I'm going to marry.
Yeah. What's gonna make you fall out of your chair and be like, holy shit?
Oh, Elton John, Stevie Wonder, that kind of. I'll be like, yeah.
You're like, this is it.
Hosier, George Ezra. where I'm like, I can deal. I can throw this on every day, all day, and I'm happy. Oh, and also if they try to get me to go to a baseball game.
Do people
What?
What?
bed music?
She's thinking of like
While
sex,
he's talking.
sex soundtrack. She's thinking of sex sound, like if you make a sex tape, mixtape thingy. Like this is
What's
hey,
the playlist you put on during?
Yeah, you're like,
None.
hey, it's gonna happen,
None.
and you put that song on or whatever.
Do you ever feel?
I haven't done anything like that since I was probably like
High school, right?
18.
Yeah, you
Where
do that in high school. You like,
I don't put on music for anything. Like
why
I
does
put on The
that-
Office.
why does
I
that
don't
happen?
see nothing wrong
See, but I don't
with
know
a
why.
little bumping cry.
Did that happen in high school because we all are like super uncomfortable and no one knows what to say? And you're like,
Or
do I
do.
say something? Do I not?
So-
We need something playing because
No.
it's weird and quiet.
Oh my
So
God.
I dated someone where whichever song that they put on, that was like, hey.
So you knew. So it's like a nod, like, yes.
Well, no,
it's
like
done
very
deal.
specific. Like
Well, that's-
very specific.
I would consider that
Or like-
like courteous because you come home, you hear it playing, you're like, yeah, it's gonna be a good night. It's a
No,
solid.
so-
it's a
No,
good
no, no.
night.
He was
like-
saying that they role play.
No.
No,
no.
he's
Oh.
not saying.
So-
He's just like the cue.
Like, so depending on what song got played, I was like, oh, okay. So like one time, do y'all remember Gym Class Heroes?
Yeah.
All right, they had a song with
Girlfriend?
no, not that song.
Oh.
They had a song with I forget the band's name. It was whoever he did the one of the other bands who did the Cobra Starship Snakes on a Plane song. There was like 4 bands. Gym Class Heroes. Oh, the Academy is. There we go. The Academy is. They had a song called Naked Peekaboo. Where it's like we're gonna go skinny dipping and stuff and blah blah blah. That song got played and like it was played on my phone and like I didn't see the person there. I was like, what's and I walked outside and they were skinny dipping in the pool. I was like,
So they're
that's
very
like
literal.
very on the yes.
Okay.
Like so whatever song came on, I was like, gotcha. Okay.
Do you feel like that's affected you in your life then? Because then you're listening to a song, you're like, someone's like naked right now. Like I feel like someone's telling me something, or like something's
Well-
going on because someone's trying to tell me a story via song.
Honestly, when I was a teenager, like if anyone was like, hey, listen to this song, I'm like, what are you trying
What are you
to
trying
say?
to say? Like, are you trying to like tell
What
me
does
your
this
feelings
word
right
mean?
now?
What is yeah, because especially when you're in high school, someone's like, this song makes me think of you. You're like,
Yeah.
why?
That's why
And then, like,
mixtapes fucking happen.
Mixtapes are so awesome. I used to make
No,
mixed
there's
discs
too
all the
much.
time.
No.
I made
We're making a disc for him and shipping it to him.
No, he's gonna think too much into it.
I know, that's why we're doing it.
No, like there was
It's gonna be Katy
a girl.
Perry
She was like,
nonstop on loop.
Just the plastic.
But just the
bag.
plastic bag part. Do you
Have
ever
you
feel?
ever-
Do you ever feel?
I think
Plastic,
No.
plastic, plastic,
I think
plastic.
I had someone make me a mixtape. I think I've
I've had
one.
multiple mixtapes. I still have them.
See, but like you don't have to make me a CD. You can just make a playlist like on Apple Music and share
No,
me.
it's
the
Not
link.
as
I'm gonna
fun.
send you a
What are you
fucking
thinking?
cassette.
No,
I'm gonna
I have
send
your
you a
address.
hold on, let me rephrase. I have no way to play a physical.
Well, then
disc
I'm gonna
anymore.
say anything. You
don't
just
have
show
a-
up with a fucking boombox.
We're gonna do it.
Shit, what's
you
the
have
song?
a CD player, right?
No,
You have an Xbox. You have a PS4.
I am not gonna disparage a PS4
How dare you,
by putting
sir?
a CD in it. Okay,
You
it
pleb.
is a Blu-ray machine. Huh.
How rude!
fool.
I have the best playlist.
Wait, what? Did y'all ever watch Soul Eater?
Soul Eater.
The anime?
Where
it's about,
I
like,
think I
kid-
know what you're talking about, but I don't think I got too much into
So,
it.
so basically, it's about Reapers pairing off with humans who can turn into weapons, and they have to collect so many souls from like evil things for that weapon to become a death scythe for death.
So like to level up.
Yeah, and there's Excalibur is a character, and he's the only non-humanoid weapon. So he's like a little white thing with like a really long nose, a cane, very British. And every time he talks, he's like, "You fool!" Every time, and then he goes in, and he'll be like, "He's like, you fool! You have no idea what you're talking about, you fool!" And every time I'm like, God, y'all should watch Soul Eater. It's on Netflix. It's great.
I'll have to look because
It's on Netflix. Perfect.
I'm actually trying to look for some different animes. We ended up trying to watch.
You'll love this one.
Even Evangelion again. I was like, what the fuck is going on? I was like,
there's a character. There's Death the Kid as a character. There's Death Star, and then there's Soul Eater is one of the characters' names. Like that's his name is Soul Eater, and I'm just like, it's one of the perfect animes. Like Frankenstein's in it. It's dope.
Segment because we're talking about anime. I know we need to stop. I know we do. Did you hear about the news for the Cowboy Bebop movie that's happening?
You didn't hear about
Live
it?
action Cowboy Bebop.
Oh, I'm about that.
I don't know how I feel
about that.
I don't know how I
do.
We'll see.
I do. I'm gonna get mad. There's only two ways I'll get mad about it. One, if people complain about quote unquote whitewashing about a story where the people are white.
Yeah.
Ghost in Shell. Example. I actually liked that movie. I thought it was good.
I like how you whispered it. You're like, I don't want anyone to know, but I'm just gonna say it to the internet quietly.
No, but like I thought it was a good film. Like it looked good. And they're like, Scarlett Johansson is acting like she has no personality. I'm like, because she's a robot.
Yeah, she's a shell.
That's what she was going for. She nailed it. But no, I want a Psycho-Pass movie.
I need to watch more anime because my main things like Berserk,
I do
Trigun, Fairy Tale.
Can you just give us a list of all of the anime that you would recommend?
Yes, but first of all, Fairy Tale.
Yeah,
I like it, but it's very kind of like Naruto-ish.
Yeah. All the kids in my school ran like Naruto when I was there. Like they all had the headbands. I was like, oh, all right. In college.
What was the other one you said? You watched
Trigun, Berserk.
Oh, dude, Trigun's so good.
Trigun's my fucking favorite. I love
I only watched
Santee.
One Punch Man.
One Punch Man was good.
I wouldn't consider that an anime though. That's more like a comedy.
Oh, One Punch? Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Like I love it, but it's not like I don't know. There's something different about it compared to other animes, where it's a satire the entire time.
It is, but I think for me the standout was the animation because I had never seen anything like that.
Like I love that show.
Like 2 hours.
Sorry, it's a long one.
That's what's up.
Yeah, guess who has to edit all
Okay,
this?
fine. We're gonna end it because we're gonna have to fucking talk about something else at the next podcast, like anime. Whole podcast, or just a whole podcast on Trigun. It's fine.
I don't even know that. I can watch it before then.
And happy episode 18.
No.
16?
We are. It is 18. But
Yay!
how do we normally end our podcast?
Just kidding. You have to always remember to geek responsibly.
Shane is.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! I had no idea. Now I just remember trolls. They're gonna eat them. It's gonna eat me. Oh my god.
And that's what you have to end on. I'm gonna stop recording.
Me too.